Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a spiritual seeker, you might find this topic very helpful. We're going to talk about baby unicorns. Who are baby unicorn angels? Unicorns and baby unicorns come from the angelic spiritual realm. They are spiritual beings who guide, support, protect, heal, and care deeply for human beings. In my professional work as a spiritual coach, healer for sensitive individuals, I see them as friends, companions, and protective, energetic helpers when people are open to receiving support. Unicorns are adult angels. Baby unicorns are their younger forms. Their qualities include purity, laughter, innocence, love, tenderness, fierce protection, friendship, and deep playfulness. These qualities make them especially powerful for emotional healing, fear healing, and inner child work. Now, who can work with baby unicorns? Well, from my experience, anybody can work with baby unicorn energy. There's no barrier of age, background, belief system, or personality. You don't need to be spiritual or be at a certain stage of healing to even begin. That said, baby unicorns may struggle to connect with people who are constantly resentful or harsh towards themselves or others. Now, if you are new to baby unicorn healing, education is important. Understanding how this energy works helps you achieve results in all areas of your life more quickly. Now, how do baby unicorns teach real life skills? Let me share a story about negotiations with them. As an entrepreneur, I'm constantly in situations where I need to negotiate with others. And if I'm being sincere, it's not my primary strength. And I've had to teach myself to negotiate and create win win situations. Apart from reading books and practicing negotiations, I also included the baby unicorn angels on my team to help me with negotiations. I did this by creating scenarios with children wherein I was in situations where I could negotiate something in return for something from them. Now, I have already written a post about negotiating with a 5-year-old for his bubble blower, in which I failed to get his bubble blower. However, we must never lose hope. I had some success with negotiation this morning. I met my 8-year-old friend Gorang, shout out to Gorang, today after months. So it was a heartwarming meeting. And he had a kite which he dropped down, and before he could pick it up, I picked it up and began playfully teasing him. I told him that if he wanted his kite string, he would have to give me back something in return. I called my unicorn angel T and I asked it to help me negotiate the situation with Gorang. And I did that mentally with T. And I told it I cannot fail. I need this negotiation to happen. And I know as I speak, I can understand that you as a viewer one must be wondering, why is she negotiating with a friend? I mean, with a child. And honestly, it's all in fun and games. And I know that Gaurang is a friend and I love him to bits and that he wouldn't mind, his parents wouldn't mind. So don't worry. Anyway, so he talked for a bit and he was thinking as to what he would give me in return. He could not get to a point where he could give me an answer. So I suggested that, can I have a bit of your string from your manja or the kite string roll? And he said, he first negotiated back and said, no, I'm not going to do that. To which I said, no, I need something in return. And then after some hesitation, he said, okay, you can have it. And I was so happy. I took a piece of a string from his kite string, and I could see an innocent smile come upon his face. And we were having a moment, Gaurang and I. It was beautiful. And that was my negotiation lesson with Gaurang and T, my unicorn, baby unicorn angel. So T taught me that I can negotiate with friends even if they are my clients. It was something I was worried about unconsciously. And that I can ask for a bit of the cake without having the entire cake. And here, cake could be anything from a piece of kite string, money, time, energy, or effort. And that when I negotiate with someone, it could also make them feel included and bring me closer to them innocently, like it happened with Gaurang. And that I can be successful at negotiation and just needed some practice. And it also taught me that baby unicorns can teach adults about adult problems and adult situations through children. And lastly, that children feel nice when they feel included by adults. As you can see, there are some and quite a few actually advantages to work with baby unicorns, as they can help us be successful and stop doubting our potential. Now, if this sounds interesting and you would like to work with baby unicorns, let me share some details about me as a coach. So, when clients work with me, the goal for them is to overcome fear, not overnight, but gradually. And I support them with self love, long term healing, exploring their unique gifts, and self trust. Clients learn when they work with me to feel safer and have safer energetic experiences, recognize present fear versus past fear, trust their intuition again, stop fear from running their life daily, and I take education based spiritual coaching that does not really involve quick fixes. So, who is Baby Unicorn Healing for? I offer Baby Unicorn healing and spiritual coaching for sensitive individuals dealing with emotional fear, inner child wounds, past trauma, career stress, heartbreak, energy overwhelm, energy protection, steep ascension curves with unique ascension challenges, and also somebody who requires soul healing. Now, each journey is different. Everybody's life is different, so healing timelines can vary. But baby unicorns do create impact when you, as a client, is willing to participate or are willing to participate. Now, this work is only for individuals who truly would like to invest in themselves, their beliefs, self love, and their transformation. It is for people ready to learn, grow, and apply what they receive. Also, who am I? I know I'm yapping a lot, and you must be wondering, who is this person? Well, my name is Dr. Pranita Rao. I am a spiritual coach, healer, and mentor for sensitive and highly sensitive individuals, artists, healers, and spiritual seekers worldwide. I support people in moving from self neglect to self trust through education, creativity, and emotional awareness. My background includes training in art, angelic healing, energy work, coaching, science writing, and clinical training as a former dentist. I also offer angelic Reiki and emotional healing support. Now, if this work speaks to you, I invite you to book a free clarity call through the link in the description. This call can help you understand if my coaching process is right for you, what kind of support do you need, and what are your unique challenges, and how baby unicorn healing can help you. Please know, choosing support is not a weakness, it's a practical step toward growth. I look forward to meeting you. I will be bringing the tea. What about you? Lots of love and lots of hugs. And I wish you a very, very, very happy new year. I hope you had a great time this time, and I hope you're keeping well and that all is good in your hood. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it educational, and if you found value in it, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment if you have an experience with unicorns, angels, baby angels, archangels. If you've ever been around a child and experienced healing or protection or a creative outburst or spiritual experiences, just drop a comment, share your story with me, share your story with the world, so that you don't feel alone, you don't feel as though you're alone in your experiences, and you don't feel as though you're neglected, or the angels or baby unicorn angels don't see you, because that's not true. They all are watching over you right now as we speak, and you might as well drop a comment so that they can reach out to you even quicker. Also, if you are interested in learning more about sensitivity, high sensitivity, art, snail time, slow living, and angelic Reiki, I would love to invite you to visit my blogs. The links for them are in the description. They have a ton of educational content that I've been creating for the past 2-3 years. I'm sure you name the topic and you'll find education around it in one of my blogs. And Know that a lot of people in the world are now recognizing themselves to be sensitive or highly sensitive, to be uniquely gifted, which is why my space, my websites, or my virtual spaces enable individuals who are sensitive, highly sensitive, and spiritually gifted to explore their gifts, embrace themselves, and move from a place of um, self harm or lack of confidence or lack of trust or self neglect to self love and embracing their true potential. And if you are somebody who has been eagerly looking for support for your sensitivity, high sensitivity, and unique gifts, I encourage you to book a free clarity call so that we can discuss your unique challenges, whether it's around sensitivity, high sensitivity, your artistic gifts, your spiritual gifts. I would love to help you and support you as long as you're committed to your growth, because I can share all the educational content in the world, but if you do not act towards it and invest in your learning, there's very little that I can do. Regardless, I know that every sensitive person is quite resilient and very gifted. So I know that you'll find your way and that you will find your way to the right kind of support. If it's not me, then if it's somebody else. But I do hope that you don't give up on yourself and you keep investing in your growth and education, because that's what's going to keep you moving forward and getting you the breakthroughs you need, getting you the money you need, getting you the ideas you need, getting you the creative outbursts that you need, and getting you the people and the support and the healing that you need. Um, I hope that was helpful and that um, it motivates you to do what's right for you. Now, I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope that we meet and that we are able to bring your gifts into the world and help you embrace them. Thank you. Bye.